For example, some of you ladies are walking through maybe a restaurant or maybe walking along the sidewalk, and you look in, and there's your friend having dinner, a romantic dinner, with another man besides her husband. And you don't see his face, but he's got this long hair, and you say, well, that's not him at all. I know that's not her husband, or her husband's nearly bald. You know, he shaves his head, for crying out loud. I know that's not him. So I don't even have to go in. In fact, you sort of hide. You're embarrassed. You can't believe it. And so you're concerned. So what do? You go and tell a friend, just one. Just one. You tell one friend, and then they tell a friend, they tell a friend, they tell a friend. And pretty soon the whole story is really blown out of proportion. And you can never get that back. That woman is going to be labeled for the rest of her life. However, you go to her, and you go to her alone and say, look, I have told nobody about this, but I'm just so disturbed by it. And I saw you out eating in a romantic restaurant, Burger King, over here on a Friday night. And no, it's a nice, real nice restaurant, kind of dark. And she starts laughing, and she says to you, did you see the man's face? Well, no, I didn't have to. I know it wasn't your husband. Your husband shaves his head, and this guy had long hair. She says, look, I've often said, we met, my husband and I met at Woodstock. And we were celebrating our 100th anniversary. And not really. It's a long time ago. And I always told him, I loved your long hair. Man, when you had that long hair and those flowery shirts on, she said, yeah, this guy was wearing a flowery shirt. He was dressed weird. He said, yeah, that we were kind of flower children back in the day. And so for our wedding anniversary, he dressed up and bought a wig and put on and took me to dinner. All right, suppose you had a trip to take right after Thanksgiving. In other words, you're going to have Thanksgiving dinner with your family, and then immediately you were going to go see another family member and stay for, say, 2